Hey everybody, what's up? It's Melissa with Three-Way Fit, and as promised, we have a hot topic for you today. But before we begin, well, the name of the topic is why people cheat and why they don't. So there's many reasons why people cheat, and there really is only one reason that we found across the board why people didn't. But before we get started, if you're on YouTube and you like this video and you see value in it, please share it with everybody you know. Please click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel if you want to get my future videos, which I'm doing almost daily now. And if you click the little bell above the subscribe button, you'll get notifications every time I post a video here on the channel. If you're not watching it on YouTube, if you're watching it on other social media like Instagram or Facebook, go ahead and share it with as many people as you can, like it, and that way we get the message out. Because you know what, the truth is, I don't always feel like getting up every day and doing these videos, but I want to add as much value to your life every day as I can. I'm on a mission to help people have great relationships. So my name is Melissa Daggett. I am a certified life coach, financial advisor, and lover of great relationships. So today's category is relationships. I usually do, my videos are in one of the three categories that we do on Three-Way Fit, which is having health in your physical fitness. And I have lots of videos on that where we're doing workouts together, and that will be on our new app coming out, Three-Way Fit. So usually one of the three areas, either physical fitness, finances, how to get your money in shape, and relationships. Those are the three categories. So today is relationships. So let's go ahead and dig right in. This has been a hot topic lately, and at first I wanted to stay away from it and kind of shy away from it, but then I decided, why not? Let's take the plunge and dive right in, because I think understanding this topic can really help some people and possibly save some current relationships, and at the very least help prepare you for future greater success in your relationships, both in terms of the type of partner you attract and choose, and also the type of partner you become, and just understanding why people cheat and how to prevent it and how to change. So let's dive right in. I have a few introspective questions for you that I'm going to answer in this video. The first one is, does everyone cheat? The second one is, why do people cheat? The third one is, of the couples that don't cheat and are happy, some for years and years, what is their secret? And number 4, how do you cheat yourself? That's the last part of the video. So I'm going to answer all these questions, and these answers come from a number of people I interviewed, a number of couples, both happy and not, also some experts that I follow, because I follow and talk to a lot of coaches and mentors, and just doing my own research. So first of all, does everyone cheat? Question number 1. No, everyone does not cheat. I interviewed lots of couples, and some who had been together or married 15 years plus, to which neither of them had ever cheated. Now, first of all, this does not mean they weren't ever tempted to cheat, but there was a key solution as to why they didn't follow through, even when the relationship went through rocky times or they just felt tempted to stray or leave. Secondly, the reason people cheated who I interviewed, there were many different and varied reasons why they did. And so that's a complex subject, but I'm going to give you some of the top reasons that the people answered that why they would cheat. So here they are. Number 1, lack of sexual satisfaction. And by the way, some of these were men and women that were interviewed. So I'll tell you after each reason whether it was more men or women. So it was actually pretty equal in both sexes as to the lack of sexual satisfaction. Number 2, a desire for more partners, more variety. This was more men than women that answered this question, this one. Lack of emotional connection, more women than men. Desiring emotional validation, more women than men. Falling out of love, both. Seeking revenge, both. Curiosity, more men than women. Okay, so these are the reasons why people cheat, some of them. There's more too, I'm sure. It's a very complex subject, but what the research showed in the reason that people did not cheat or would not cheat all had one common theme, and that was, are you ready? Drum roll. They were committed to the relationship and to each other and decided in their heart ahead of time that they loved each other too much to risk losing the relationship that they worked so hard to get. So there was a deep abiding respect. So I think this implies, first of all, that they chose the right partner. They chose someone in the beginning, and initially they took their time and really decided and made a firm decision in the beginning that they loved this person, that they respected them, and they were committed, okay? They made a firm 100% all-in commitment. They stay faithful because it was a choice. They honor their commitment to each other because they didn't see cheating as an option or as a solution to their problems. So this didn't mean they didn't have problems, and even some of them confessed they did, and that sometimes they had rocky times where they were tempted, but they worked through their problems and solutions with each other. Let me just explain what some of these were, because I think it helps to get real specific here, because maybe you can relate to or identify some of these. So what would be some of the problems they would need to work through to prevent this cheating? So if one is feeling, let's say one is feeling the sex is either lacking in quality or quantity, so their sexual needs are not being met, one or the other or both. They discuss it together. They get really honest, naked, vulnerably with each other, right? They don't have their walls and defenses up, but they're willing to talk through it, not take it personally, and come up with solutions that they both are happy with to prevent any unnecessary temptation. If one is feeling neglected emotionally, same thing. They open up and ask for what they need. And they both work on this area of their relationship because they understand that actually these two things are related. Sex has been proven to be better when you're emotionally connected. So if a man, for instance, is emotionally unavailable or has trouble connecting emotionally, you might need to see a therapist to learn how to unblock those walls that are keeping you from being emotionally available. And the payoff for you is there's going to be better sex on the other end of that, okay? And the woman might need to see why she's feeling closed off sexually because maybe her emotions have been hurt. So this is something you really need to be committed, and both partners have to work through it, not just one. They understand also that sex doesn't make a great relationship, but it is a barometer of how good the rest of the relationship is. Meaning, if the sex is great, usually the rest of the relationship is going pretty well, and vice versa. If it's not going great, it's a barometer that there's something wrong in the relationship, more than just the sex. So they work on every aspect of the relationship, and they both are committed to making the necessary investments to keep it alive, growing, and fulfilling. Temptations are non-existent because neither partner is looking for a temptation or an escape route. They're looking to make the relationship better and work on it. Most people who want to cheat are looking for opportunities, and they admitted this. It is not necessarily social media that is causing it, but rather things like social media just make it easier, as well as pornography, that makes it easier for those who want to. When they get addicted to stuff like that, that stuff doesn't necessarily cause bad relationships, but just gives somebody a good opportunity or excuse to escape instead of working on what is wrong in the relationship. So then they get into this, hamster wheel, and they can't ever get out of these addictions and these escapes, and they never have good relationships. Let me ask you, how's that working for you? So, because we were created to have great relationships, but we're all failing. A lot of us are failing in this area, myself included. I'm working on it every day. This is something just like your physical fitness. If you don't work on it, you're not going to be healthy. You have to work on it. When you have a relationship like this, where both partners are invested equally in the relationship, kind of like with your physical fitness, it doesn't happen by accident, it happens intentionally. But with a relationship, it takes two people who are healthy. So everybody has baggage, and even if you have the best partner and the best relationship, you're going to have problems to work through, just like you have challenges and obstacles that come at different times in your physical fitness journey, and you have to work through those challenges, okay? So neither of you are perfect, but to find a healthy partner is someone who's self-aware and intentional and values a great relationship, and they're going to work on it. Neither of you, when you're like this, by the way, neither of you will be in need of emotional validation or sexual fulfillment from someone else, because you are pleasing each other, being open and vulnerable, letting each other know what you need and want from the relationship. And you're both listening to each other and doing your part to fulfill what your partner says he or she needs from you. The word commitment these days is misunderstood, and it's also lacking because it's not fully understood. Let me explain. It's not necessarily a binding agreement, as we can see from the many statistics of divorce, and not even just divorce. Some people aren't even getting married anymore, but they're still breaking up, and relationships are still failing. So marriage is not the problem, because relationships are still failing. So the reason relationships are failing that we found was breakdown in communication, lack of good conflict resolution skills, selfishness, not learning how to please the other person, and just a few of the other things I already mentioned. So the question is, what does true commitment look like with or without a piece of paper? I liked Matthew Coast's answer the best. It is an active and ongoing dedication from both partners that they will try harder to make the relationship work, and both will give it the attention it needs. They're both committed to each other's happiness and not just their own, so they're not looking to cheat. Not because of obligation or promise, but because they both genuinely love each other, they value the relationship, and they want to stay together. They know the grass is not greener on the other side, it is greener where you water it. We've heard that before, but that is so true. And if you want to see how not to cheat yourself, well, that's the next part of this video, and I'm going to keep this part really brief, but it's really important to relate this to yourself. So, are you cheating yourself? Are you cheating on yourself? Are you being faithful to yourself? What do I mean by that? You can cheat yourself in a number of ways. You can cheat yourself by allowing someone to disrespect you and settling for less than you deserve, allowing someone to abuse you in a relationship and not standing up for what you really want. You can cheat yourself by not investing in yourself daily and giving yourself a chance to be the best version of yourself, by not giving your body what it needs, by not exploring all the different options out there for you to have your best life, whether it's your career. You could cheat yourself in any of these areas. You can cheat yourself in your relationships. You can cheat yourself in your progress, okay? Because the truth is, you're the only one that can truly make yourself happy. And when you start working on yourself and not cheating yourself and becoming the best version of yourself, guess what? You're going to be happy. You're going to attract what you become. You're going to attract other happy and healthy people. If you're attracting unhealthy people, there's something in you that still needs to be healed. You may think you're healthy, but when you truly become healthy and happy and you start really not cheating yourself and being committed to your own personal happiness and journey, that's what you're going to attract, other healthy and happy people who are committed to happy, healthy relationships and the best version of themselves. And they'll be committed to the same things you are, because that's the law of attraction, okay? And so you really have to spend a lot of time alone before you're ready for a healthy relationship, developing yourself, knowing that God made you with a unique purpose, being committed to finding out all the different dynamics of who you are and how you can contribute to this world, because that's when you're going to be happy. So don't cheat yourself, okay? Go out every day, especially during the pandemic. Don't be a victim of all this doom and gloom. Stop listening to negative news. Listen to positive people. I listen to podcasts. I'm following mentors and coaches all the time and filling my mind as well as my body with good things, because I know the truth is this pandemic is not going to last forever. And what you're doing today, how you're investing in yourself today, and there's many ways to do that. There's many silver linings to this pandemic. You have the gift of time to work on things you never had time to work on before. And what you do today and invest in today, how you build yourself today, is what's going to happen for you tomorrow. So my message to you is live each day fully. Live each day to love and love your life. Live to love and love to live. And when you do that, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. You're going to be a spark of energy and light to other people, and you're going to make your mark in this world no matter what's going on. So we're all in this together. If you're struggling right now, like we all are, with a bit of isolation and feeling a little depressed, and you just need someone to talk to, I do Zooms with my clients every week. So you're welcome to sign up for a Zoom with me. The first one is free on me. Just leave me a note in the comment section or a direct message, or go to my website at melissadaggett.com, and if you just need someone to talk to get you started, give you that spark, I'll be happy to do that, okay? So I hope this has been helpful. Again, subscribe to my channel, share this with everybody you know it could add value to, and we're all in this together, okay? I will see you in the next video.